Have you ever hired or faced a positional that wasn't quite right? It may have been a fake-ass Richard, an illegal and inferior Richard designed to confuse your tiny little brains. Fake-ass Richards are recognizable by subadequate to poor performance both on and off the field, the inclusion of the Passmore slur in their name, spurious claims about being legally distinct, and the absence of a splendorous cloaca. Fake-ass Richards rob genuine sports icons and media legends of their rightful income, attention, and add to the cost of quality Blood Bowl coverage for the consumer. That's you. Fake-ass Richards are a major problem in BigO. Please help us stop them. If you face a Richard which you believe is not the genuine article, please exterminate them with extreme prejudice. Every dead or perm to retirement fake-ass Richard or Passmore will incur a donation of 5 real Australian dollary dues to the murdering coach's Steam account or to REBBL.net. That's almost enough money to buy cosmetic like this. Or this. Or multiple of these little rope things. This message was brought to you by the Richard Castlevania Shell Corporation for Tax Evasion and Hot Cross-to-Go Weekends.
Hello! Hello, everybody! Welcome to a replay stream. I'm here with Phage Forge. Say hello, Phage Forge.
Hello.
I should probably
for
put...
dog noises.
Everyone loves dog noises, though. I should put the casters up. Linen. Oh, the ball's in the way. Let's move the ball. Get out of the way, ball. Linen. And... nobody. That's not right. Okay. Linen. Phage. Let's just put Phage so it can stay nice and small and compact. And there we go. Boop. Our names are there. Up in lights. Like... oh.
What's up?
Like we're in Vegas. It's beautiful. Alright, and I got the new chat box, so it's not in the way of the Rebel Ball. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have had under good advisement that this was a great game from last week. To start off, to let everyone know, so teams, we got Footcam Fighters. We have Noctifer. He lost his first game versus me this week. He lost his... no, this is the second game, right? Yeah, this is the second game. So, lost his first game against me. We're watching the second game now. We've got, and his third game's going to be against Synergy. But he's got all of his big guys here looking beautiful. Scary Movie only has one wolf because the big scary strength wolf got taken out by Synergy. Yes, by Synergy.
Yeah, by Synergy.
But it will be back for the next one. We have some inducements. So we have we have a coach for Scary Movie, but we also have Ivan. Ivan, the Animal Death Shroud. Once per game, when an opposition player is knocked down by Ivan, you can add a +1 to that armor value rock. So that's a +2 Mighty Blow. If it's a dwarf, you can add a +2, which is even better, because screw dwarves, right, Phage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Got DP, got Strip Ball, got Juggernaut, Block, and Tackle. It's pretty great player. What do you think of the Ivan inducement, Phage?
And now I don't know how much he costs. What the other options are, I'll be honest, because I just don't know anything about the Necro list. But it's a good piece.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably though I don't know for sure certain one of those really nice Blood Bowl 3 stars. Because one of those ones that absolutely is worth every dollar of team value that you pay for it.
Yeah, it's one of the few that aren't a... it doesn't have any wasted skills on it. Because a lot of Blood Bowl star players have wasted skills. Oh, Pitch Invasion first off. What did we get? We've got a downed Flesh Golem. Ivan going for the blitz straight away.
I mean, you know, other thing here.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, no, sorry. I was going to say, strip ball super useful here, but no, wrong team. Yeah, no, yeah. One of those skills that's actually really nice to pick up on a star player, purely because, you know, you don't need to roster the strip ball. It gets useful for the one game you're playing against something that doesn't have sure hands. I mean, obviously, Noctifer took sure hands on his thrower, which is a really good piece, by the way. Really good piece.
But Noctifer also, like, that's only if he's carrying on him. The Dark Elf is technically the best runner on the team. Oh, no, they're both movement 6, actually. It's just because we got agility 2 on the Dark Elf and Blodge. Yeah. Makes it slightly better to get to, but he can run up.
Used to be agility 1+ on the Dark Elf.
That's right. He had to replace him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a menace, that piece. But also, I do think that the thrower is actually a far better ball carrier than that Dark Elf.
Oh yeah.
Because of the reasons of safe pair of hands. So Noctifer plays in a way where even if you do get a shot on the ball, he's always got the support around with the big guys to make it so there's never going to be a good scatter.
Yeah.
Right? Because of that piece. That piece is so. Sometimes you find yourself in a situation. A hit is inevitable.
Yeah.
And that is a better ball carrier for that reason.
I mean, scatters 100% have screwed me so many times in the past. So yeah, I really value safe pair of
hands. You're going to hear a lot of background dogs. You can hear a lot of background dogs. My brother's 3-month-old puppy is staying with me for the day.
So cute.
He's taken. Give me one sec. Behind the computer. He just took offense to the RGB fans in my computer case.
I bet.
And he's now behind the computer where all the cables are.
Get him, puppy.
Give me a moment.
The behind the computer where the cables are is usually a cat trick. Get it in there, chewing on them, thinking they're playing. Especially the mouse cable. When my 2 cats were kittens, the mouse cable was the favorite toy. Especially when I was playing like first-person shooters or something.
Yeah.
Big blitz with the rat.
Yep.
Oh boy. Break straight up.
Love to see it. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go in jail soon, puppy.
Now,
Puppy jail.
I think this was the game before... Oh, there we go. I think this was the game before Darby employed his terrible Richard. Sorry, I don't think he's on the field. There we go. Oh no, poor thrower. Didn't get surfed though, so that's probably good. Oh, half die against the Roger. Very nice. And...
Yeah, I mean, you got to take those shots, right?
Yeah. I mean, you need him off the ball. The Ghoul's unlikely to be able to dodge away, so the half die with block against a blockless piece is pretty good.
Yeah.
The reroll is actually quite likely to work.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? It's pretty high over 50%. A half die with a reroll if you have block and your opponent doesn't, right? It's like 60 something or...
Yeah. And as you say, it needs to be off the ball. Noctifer's getting a good position up the sideline here. Wait, no, sorry. Not Noctifer. The other end. Darby's getting a good position up the sideline. So, yeah. And the Wraith still has sidestep, so...
Yes.
You know.
So now it's going to be pretty gross to get the Rat Ogre off that. Oh, there we go. We got a Golem break.
Yeah, Golem break's huge, and now Oh, Dark. Okay, I didn't expect it.
The Dark Elf to
Dark Elf.
take the
Oh.
punch? Yeah, because he wants to surf.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
really good. Come on.
Yep, super
He
good.
got him. Amazing.
Surfing a ghoul is never feels bad. I mean, is the surfer
It's a ball
getting
carry
surfed
as well.
is a
Oh,
ghoul.
the scatter
Amazing
is...
scatter. Amazing scatter.
I mean, it's not good for Noctifer. Because Darby... No, have I got the pitch around the wrong way? No, it is good.
It's good for Noctifer.
It's good for
Noctifer
Noctifer.
has to
Yeah, I had
has to
the
run.
pitch split
Yeah.
the wrong way.
Yeah. Now, I mean, yeah, this happens. So the Dark Elf goes down, which is unfortunate.
He can
on the
get
lodge there.
the wolf on the ball, and now he's got the Roger based up, so there we go.
And also no support on the Roger, so if it goes, does its
No, there is support on the Roger. There's the rat behind it.
Oh, sorry. Why do I keep getting these like who's on what team mixed up? You even have the circles. So it's like,
Hold on. I will switch on the blue and red.
yeah, that's helpful. I don't
There
know
you go.
why I was getting confused there.
Both these teams have very differing positionals, so
Yeah, I'm just getting mixed up.
yeah.
I mean, so the rat has horns, so he can do the 2-die blitz on its own. Maybe that's the plan here, actually, just 2-die blitz with the rat. Oh, there's our backup.
Yeah. So success percent for a half die on that rat ogre with a block piece is 69.44%. With a team reroll, it's 90.6% to succeed. Yeah.
Now, I also like to say that unfortunate that we took a block with the Roger before we moved the rat to do the blitz on the ball, because even if you gotten pushes there, not both, the ghoul would have ended up basing your rat and being in the way. So I do feel like maybe that was a mistake, but then again, maybe I'm discounting squares and there wasn't actually a super good. Oh, and a surf on the thrower.
It was happening, and there's the head injury. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. Apo comes out and it gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunate. That's like I said. That is his preferred ball carrier. So yeah, but Darby seems to be after the sack attempt, which looked really to be in a bad spot. Sorry, I have to control pop.
You're all good.
He's got sharp teeth. God damn it.
Yeah, he does.
No. Shush.
This is really annoying, the ogre. Like, the ogre needs to come back, otherwise this golem's gonna be... Oh, dodge. Oh, he makes it. There we go. And pow as well. Wow. Another break on the werewolf and straight into a magnet hands. There we go. And now Noctifer has the ball again. It's just going back and forth. It's wild. I love it. Alright, zooming out so we can see everyone who's on the pitch. Just. Alright, so he's
amazing how spread out this game is.
Yeah. Loner does not make it work. So Dark Elf can just go for a fun little run here, but Darby's got a covering piece, luckily. There we go. Delph is going down. Now this is going to be a block against Blodge.
Just a trust in Blodge, but it didn't work last time, so...
Yeah.
We have any assists for it?
Oh,
okay.
no. Yeah, that makes it harder.
Who failed?
It's
the rat failed.
The rat failed.
Yeah.
Zoomed in a little too much.
I mean, there's so many players on this pitch.
Yeah, they're so spread out as well. But we want to get the whole picture. There we go. Oh, and dodge doesn't work. Oh, fireball? No.
There's a turn.
So we've got a fireball or a zap on the board as well for Darby. So I don't know if... Well, he's not using it now, obviously. There's the wolf. I expected the wolf to be doing the blitz. That was weird. Was he out of range or something? Because the wolf has tackle. I must have missed it. I'm gonna go back a little.
Yep.
Because otherwise Darby's... Yeah, okay. The wolf couldn't make it. He was on the ground.
He was knocked down.
Cool. Alright.
3+ in.
Yep.
Goes for 2 die.
And the power works. Of course it does, because no one can hold onto the ball for more than 2 turns. It's not allowed. No magnet hands this turn, though.
What a scatter, though. What a scatter for Darby.
Mm-hmm.
Good setup. Oh, the zombie has a wooden leg. That's quite cool.
There
I
we
like
go.
that.
Now, there is a ball scatter opportunity here, pushing the wolf onto the ball. Oh, but the troll fails the GFI.
But why so did that 2 heads piece not have the ability to do that? I know it was a troll GFI. It was a really good spot for it, but we didn't go... Oh, no, sorry.
No,
the 2 heads piece
the 2 heads moved in, so the troll was the only piece close enough to do that. Yeah.
So, doing the replay, everything happens so quickly.
Yeah, that's why. I didn't.
Like, wait, what happened?
I used to feel really bad about using pause and back a lot, but it's a replay, so like I think you need liberal use of it when you miss something.
Everything happens so fast, so you don't know how long anyone thought about anything, like what the decision process was. It's all just like rapid fire.
I do personally. I prefer replay casts. Doing them and watching them, but I know some people prefer live, and that's okay. Like I do both. Depends how I feel, but I personally like the replays. I get to go through a lot. We get to get an overall look of how the game went in fast time, and it helps me when I feel like I don't have a lot of time to get everyone's games done. Oh, the pass to Ivan! Amazing!
Wow, okay.
Golf claps, everyone. Good play.
Plus pass there? I think it was.
We'll have a look at the dice log when we get... Oh, he's got the good cheerleaders, the scarecrows. They're one of the best in the game. I love it. All right, let's have a look. So both the KOs failed. So the pass was a 4+. He rolled a 6. It was 4+ -1 as well, so it was a 5+, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the catch was a 4+. It was 2 6s anyway, so who gives a fuck?
I didn't realize that Wolves had 4+ passing.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
wow, okay, yeah.
Like, anything that used to have 3+ basically has 4+ now.
Yeah. Except the throwers.
Except except most of the throwers.
Yeah. The throwers got their own thing going on, but yeah.
I'll be interested, because they haven't released Khemri yet, have they? I know not in Blood Bowl. I'll be interested what they give the Khemri throwers.
So I recall a conversation from a long time ago that the Khemri throwers had 2+ passing.
Oh.
Which I think is great, because it fits with the theme of... And I think they should have 2+ passing, because I think it fits with the theme of what the team's supposed to be. They're supposed to be this team of, these, ancient Blood Bowl greats that just kind of, still play.
Yeah.
So I think it's very fun.
Tomb Kings. There they go. Tomb Kings, passing. Anointed Throwers, it says they have 3+ pass.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I think they can have 2+, because they're already picking up on a 4, and they're catching on a 4. So
Yeah.
why not give him two? Like,
Give
it's
him
funny.
passing. It's good.
Passing. Yeah.
Yeah, make him a passing
and-
team that you shouldn't pass on, which is every team. Oh, vanity doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Like that makes sense to have that set up for them because they're a passer. They should. Listen, I still stand by that. If you want to have a throw, they should have two passes. Unless they're on a team that really isn't supposed to pass.
Yeah.
If you're on a team that has a thrower catcher combo, I think you need a 2-plus passer. I think that's just pretty normal.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of do like the old days where elves could pass a lot and humans had 3+ passing and rats had 3+ passing. Although gutter runners had 2+, but the thrower, I don't know.
Well,
The thrower was useless, so the thrower getting 2+ and the gutter runners being on 3+ now, or 4+, I think is a good change.
Yeah.
No,
I think that
badly hurt. There we go.
Yeah. No, I think that the gutter runners was, I think, a major part of why that needed to happen.
Because they were doing everything.
Because they just did everything.
Yeah. Including one-turns, which I... Honestly, favorite rule change for Blood Bowl 3, removing one-turners.
Yeah. Oh, I think that, and also making piling on a foul option, a fouling thing.
I think
that was really healthy.
I think it would
really
be
healthy.
a little bit more reasonable and more people would take it if it wasn't your only foul action for the turn. If it allowed an extra foul but still had all the other downsides attached to it.
If it was a bonus foul? Okay.
Bonus foul.
Yeah,
yes.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And yeah, my opinions on Claw Mighty Blow are pretty tainted because I'm a lizard coach and that's what used to make it impossible for me to last more than a season in the top divs, so I'm really happy it got super nerfed. But
I remember very clearly. I would love to play Kislev in Blood Bowl 3. I would love to play Kislev in Blood Bowl 3. Because I wouldn't have to take any blitzes. I could just build a team of linemen and it would be good. And linemen and catchers would be great. But the big problem was trying to build any expensive bloaty team that didn't have the claw palm stack. Was that you got killed by the teams that did have the claw palm stack.
Yeah, you reach Div 1 or even Div 2 on a
got
bad
to
season and then all of a sudden, oh, my team's dead. Boo.
Yeah, I mean, look at the best Dark Elf teams, right? They were the ones that managed to do reasonably consistently well. They had a core of Witch Elves and Blitzers, and that nothing else. They had 4 to 5 players on the team. Yeah. And everything else was just line.
Oh, there's the wizard. It takes down 2 of the Oh wow, he used it at the end of his turn, and it took down 2 of the. What? Hold on. Wait.
That may have been a misclick.
Wait. What?
That may have been a misclick.
No, that was Darby. The way it runs is. Yeah, never mind. I got it mixed up in my head because the order happens weird. It technically happens at the end of Noctifer's turn, not the start of Darby's.
Yeah.
So that's why it looked weird.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Listen, unfortunate that those were the 2 that went down, because if you had if the Rat Ogre was the other one, it would have worked out really nicely. But to be fair, you did need the Rat Ogre plus that particular lineman to go down there, so it's a little bit of a rough.
Yeah, it sucks. It's 50-50 anyway for them to go down, isn't it? It's a 4+. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worse than 50-50 now. 4+. Yeah.
That's 4+.
Oh yeah, 50-50, 4+.
You need a specific 2 to go down, or at least the Rat Ogre.
Yeah. It was really unlucky.
Because you could have, if the Rat Ogre went down, you could have blitzed in to stand next to the ball carrier. And because he's not faced up with anyone, it's like actually really difficult to get him unbased.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the Rat Ogre didn't go down, and the Wizard Bolt is an option because that's not how that works anymore.
No.
Not on a Rat Ogre, anyways. So it was always going to be a really difficult punch in there.
Yeah, and the zap in this game is a little like too much of a gamble. Like, you can't use it to remove a big guy because their strength is too high, and the only other two pieces you would sort of pop it on would be the thrower or the Dark Elf to get rid of those. And I don't think they're high value enough to risk a 3+ on something that could be a fireball and have more potential targets. Yeah, no, I fear the day the Wizard comes out against the Lizards.
Yeah.
Because 2 strength pieces. Yeah, Yellow Brick Road is going to be prime target for turning into a frog. And then I'll have to protect the frog because he'll immediately be badly hurt if he gets hit.
Is that how that works, is it?
I'm going off memory here, but I'm pretty sure if you hit a frog, it's definitely getting badly hurt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's like a ball and chain sort of deal, but badly hurt for KOs.
I'll double check that one, but there's stuff going on here. Oh, Dub Skull.
Ooh, Dub Skull.
And we're okay. Stand firm, though, means that piece might be getting a little bit surfied if there's not another more... Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought we might score there, but
Noctifer's playing for the draw here. He obviously doesn't think he can stop Darby on the run, which is fine. Like, Darby's got movement 8 and blodge. Never mind. Cannot get the blitz. And Noctifer sees if he can stall it out. What was that?
There's been a lot of failures like that.
Yeah.
This game, like just on the blitz, just on those those first kind of actions. Absolute chaos it's been.
Yep. Oh, Dub Skull.
Dub Skull.
And Loner fails. Oh no.
Oh, it was the ogre.
It was the ogre. Yeah. Okay. Noctifer again. Oh no. Sorry. Darby again. Gets another shot. Gets a 1-die pow. Oh my god.
Straight to the sideline. Where's the scatter? No.
No. Knocks down the thrower as well. Doesn't have... Yes, he has a 3+ with a reroll to retrieve this with the... No, he's not the rats. Far out. I keep on mixing it up too.
See, even with the colours change, it's so confusing.
Yeah, exactly. He needs a blue piece to pick it up, and it's basically Ivan, and he's stuck on the rat ogre.
Yeah, and even then, I was just like, now why is that a 1-die block? Why isn't it a 2-die? He's got assisters that no, he doesn't. That's not. They're different colours.
They are.
Oh, I can't tell them apart.
I'm going to turn the circles off on one of these teams. There we go. Circles on Noctifer's team.
Cool. That helps.
Yeah. Alright, Noctifer's getting back in here on the ball. Pick up. Works. Oh, standing on... There we go.
Yeah, good score.
Very good score.
Alright, well, now we're pushing for a result either way with this one. Because, yeah, early score, got turn 13, 14. So a few more. Yeah, 14. Cool. I do wish it would tell you how far along each of the teams are, because I forget who's in control here. Anyway, doesn't matter.
When a roll on the casualty table is required against the frog, no roll is made. Instead, automatically treated as if a badly hurt result had been rolled.
Well, you know what? That's
It's a guaranteed removal
good. It's also
if
a
you
guaranteed
roll
save.
2+ against a strength 2 place. 2+? No. Yeah.
Is it strength 2, the frog?
The no, I mean the
Oh, with the lightning bolt. Yeah.
the lightning bolt is 2+.
Yeah. So
Lower than this.
So-
Oh, it has to be lower than the player's strength. 3+.
Oh, really?
3+ against a strength 2 player. Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
okay, so
still
that's
good
not-
if you're rolling
still
it
good.
against something like Yellow Brick Road, and then you have a chance to remove him for the rest of the game.
Yeah. If you don't punch the frog, does he get better, like for the next drive or something?
No, it gets turned to normal at the end of the game. So you do... Oh, yeah, turns into a frog for the remainder of the drive. See profile below. Yeah, just for the
okay.
drive.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's fairly impactful.
It's very, very powerful against gutter runners, skinks,
Yeah.
etc.
Hey.
Wood elf catches.
Sorry, it's chill bad.
You're good.
Sick.
Alright, so Darby has...
Come here, pup. Come on.
Darby has 2 turns? Alright, there's a turnover. Yeah. Okay. So Darby needs to get within 10 squares of the touchdown line to make this possible, which I think he should be able to go do because that was a turnover and he's cleared this middle space here. Needs to get at least here, but it would be better if you get here. Oh, there we go. Another KO. Oh my god. This is just making it easier and easier. Going for the blitz with the ball carrier. Another armor break. It's going to run down here. So he's standing there with Blodge Piece unscreened, unassisted. There is a 2-head Renegade lineman that can take a naked 1-die on him. Fishing for a POW. But if it goes down, the wolf is still within range to pick up and run it in as long as things go well. Alright, no longer a naked 1-die, now it's a 2. Doesn't get the power, makes a reroll. Only gets the push. Pushes him back behind the screen.
Yeah, I mean, it had to fail eventually, the power fish. Like, it's been so successful so many times throughout the game.
Yeah. But it was a good play, like, making that dodge to make sure that he's, like, more blocked in. All the players being removed makes it really nice for Darby because he doesn't have a lot to stop him from moving down things to help. Fortunately, Ivan's Agi 4, so he's not helping out here. Oh, that's a skull. Okay, he's fine. And now the wolf, yeah, goes around, succeeds the dodge, and that's a win for Darby.
Trading? Yeah.
Holy crap.
Ding ding. 2-1. Well done.
Yeah, very good. Amazing cheerleader. Love it so much. So cool.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Another point of credit to the devs on this one. Cheerleaders, good job.
I mean, yeah, I
a really
feel like
big
the
mock with them.
cheerleaders are probably the best visual asset in this game.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
given
it's so
given
good, it's
also
still going.
the upgrade from Blood Bolt 2.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish is that they'd have more than, like, that by default there'd be more than one of them on the screen at a time, because it's just not, it's like, it's a bit odd to see one thing dance.
Well, there used to be 0. Like, they give you a free cheerleader for visual purposes, which I really appreciate, because it used to be nothing.
That's true, yeah.
Let's have a look at the dice rolls on this, and while we're doing that, people in chat, if you're here and your game wasn't covered last week, stick up your hand and we'll jump into that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Only 5 skulls for Scary Movie, Darby. A
Wait, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
The pals were pretty hot.
Pals were pretty hot. Noctifer's pals were pretty
Noctifer.
hot too, but sort of balanced out.
Yeah. Those pals came at great times, though.
Yeah. If anything, not as many pushes and stumbles as he needed.
Where's the armor value? I mean, armor value's honestly quite low. For both teams, I think.
So,
they look like they're hitting orcs almost.
Yeah, so 60... Yeah, so 69% for foot cannon fighters. They succeeded 69%. Nice. Of their armor. Which is equivalent... I need to get my 2d6 probabilities up, because I don't remember them. 2d6 probabilities. There we go. Womp, womp, womp. So... result or more. So a 60-something% is like rolling... it's like he had armor 6.5 plus. You know what I mean? It's between 6 plus and 7 plus. Noctis's armor was during that. And...
no. Oh, hang on. No. 31% success.
Yeah, no, I'm going... So if you minus 31 from 100, that's how good Noctifer's armor was, his successes, yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So his armor did not break 69% of the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So... Yeah. I guess...
So that would... That's got to be... That's much... But that's more than a 7 plus, because... At least it's an 8 plus or better, because it doesn't make sense for it to be a 6.
8 plus or better. Oh, hold on. I'm reading the odds. Let me get my brain wrapped around this.
I'm gonna say like yeah. He said more than 50%. The 7 plus is like the midpoint. Like I'm not doing great maths, but I'm pretty sure that we got
Okay, so Darby failed 31% of his breaks against Noctifer. Yeah?
No, Darby succeeded 31% of breaks.
Yeah, that's what I'm... God, the old Blood Bowl way of thinking has melted
so
my brain
fucked.
looking at armor. Like, this is the correct way, and I've been doing it backwards for so long.
Yeah,
and it's confusing the hell out of me. Darby succeeded 31% of his breaks.
Yes.
Okay. So Darby succeeded 31 of his breaks, so he was rolling against a... Yeah, so it's between 8 plus and 9 plus then.
Right.
There we go. So Noctifer's armor was sitting between 8 and 9.
Okay. Actually, that's really good. That's really good to contextualize it, because it's been... I found it quite challenging to, look at it's particularly the armor values and know where to place them.
Yeah.
In terms of outcome.
So both of these teams were sitting between 8 and 9 plus armor value being hit, as if they were 8 or 9 armor value. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Like they were, all the players are armor value 8 and 9 on these teams, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Any other stats here that are crazy? 60% dodge for Scary Movie. Like he's rolling.
That's but it's only
he's rolling 3 pluses dodges most of the time.
It's not
math.
Foot Clan Fighters they had the elf in there too, so it kind of mixes that up a bit. Foul appearance never triggering was something.
Yeah, but how many times? Like, there's only 2 places, yeah.
but still, right? Like, it wouldn't be strange for one of those to have failed.
Yeah.
Pickups were fine. Everything else was fine. Really
Everything else
stupid.
was fine.
Pretty.
It was
on par.
just the... Yeah, it was... What made this game insane was just, like, the constant back and forth of the ball. Like, no one was allowed to hold it for more than 2 turns that first half.
The power fishing was immaculate the first half. It was just constant power. Like, oh, there's a blodge piece, better power it. Like, just always. Without a doubt.
Always.
And in the second half, that fell apart, and that's what let Darby run away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next game, I haven't seen anyone in BigO talk up. We've just got Source here. However, people in the chat, we've got XS's game was streamed by XS, Fires,
Boomer.
and
Boomer's game?
Newt. Boomer's not here. Fires and Newt are here.
Fire's new to here. Did we stream it? No, we didn't, because I haven't streamed an Amazon game yet, so they must be.
All right, let's go find Fires. Or if we find Newt first. Did anyone... No, Newt was against XS, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're finding Fires. What am I doing? Community, Rebel. Zons versus Orcs. All right.
I didn't know you could I didn't know you could find it this way. I'm so glad you showed me.
Ha ha ha! It's my favorite way.
Awesome.
Okay, is this it?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's not it.
Nope.
BigO fresh. I do like our fish symbol. It's good.
I also like that that the tabs at the top are like competition and gamers, not coaches, gamers.
Gamers. Nope,
Yeah.
that's not it. Of course, it's going to be the last fresh that I look at. Damn it. Bam.
Good job on the sense of their source. We wouldn't want to be demonetized. For...
God, fuck. Yep, it is the last one. I chose poorly.
It's always the last one you look at.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm going to, just for those of you who haven't seen this game, I'm going to turn spoiler vision on. While I'm getting this set up, enjoy a message from our sponsors.
Have you ever hired or faced a positional that wasn't quite right? It may have been a fake-ass Richard, an illegal and inferior Richard designed to confuse your tiny little brains. Fake-ass Richards are recognizable by sub-adequate to poor performance both on and off the field, the inclusion of the Passmore slur in their name, spurious claims about being legally distinct, and the absence of a splendorous cloaca. Fake-ass Richards rob genuine sports icons and media legends of their rightful income, attention, and add to the cost of quality Blood Bowl coverage for the consumer. That's you. Fake-ass Richards are a major problem in BigO. Please help us stop them. If you face a Richard which you believe is not the genuine article, please exterminate them with extreme prejudice. Every dead or perm to retirement fake-ass Richard or Passmore will incur a donation of 5 real Australian dollary dues to the Murdering Coach's Steam account or to REBBL.net. That's almost enough money to buy cosmetic like this. Or this. Or multiple of these little rope things. This message was brought to you by the Richard Castlevania Shell Corporation for Tax Evasion and Hot Cross-to-Go Weekends.
Hello! Welcome back, everyone. We're in game. This is the Kremby Prowlers of Fires. We're looking at now versus the Warboys, which is Orcs. We've got Piranha Warrior Blitzers with Blodge. We've got a Blodge Jaguar Warrior Blocker. We've got Sure Hands on this piece. Looking at the other team, we've just got one block on a Biggin, and we have Bomber and a Babe. Strip Ball. You're right, Strip Ball. Thank you, Sauce. Yeah. Bomber and a Babe. Yeah, a Babe. I know they're not babes. Keg. There we go. Let's get started. Play. Oh, it's going back to that. Bomber Dribble Snot.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what do we think of this game, Paige?
Well, I've not actually managed to watch any of the Zon games so far. Now this is the better Zon team because it's covered in block. Classically, obviously, having all of the dodge in the world is amazing against a team that doesn't have much in the fly.
Yep.
Bomber's useful piece just to try and get something, some stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it plays out.
Let's see how it shakes out. All right, we got a quick snap. And right in the middle of Orcs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Orcs are... Most teams would be very unhappy about this, but Orcs are thrilled. That's a great place for that borderland.
Fires says, all I will say is he jinked himself by getting a babe. Hell yeah. Oh, there it goes.
I mean, you got the
Oh,
KO.
wow.
Killed the biggin.
Killed his own biggin, almost. Holy shit.
I can't help but feel that maybe... Oh, but the bomb doesn't... Killing your own biggin doesn't, like, end the turn?
No, the bomb doesn't end your turn
Crazy.
unless, knocking over your own bomber
carrier
does it? Or it definitely knocking over your ball carrier, but I think knocking over your own bomber might do it as well.
That's mad.
I think.
And he got better too.
Yeah, he is a broken, uber powerful fucking, like, bombs on their own are just good. Like, I would say the bombs that come base with goblins are just good pieces now. Bomber Dribble Snot is god tier.
I think particularly because they effectively they gave all the bombers +2 short, like, quick pass with accurate and passing 3. Whereas it used to be in Blood Bowl 2 that they were like often throwing 4+.
Yeah, well, that's still the case with the Black Gobbo and normal bombers, but Bomber and Cindy are just too powerful. Yeah, source confirmed. Bombing yourself is a turnover, and bombing the ball carrier, and they're the only two that do it. So
lots of side-to-side movement here. Not much forward movement by the Orcs.
No.
Bombs to kind of take position. I think not. Maybe. I mean, I don't know about the base here is interesting because I think that piece has jump up, the orange one.
No, it doesn't. So this is a Eagle Warrior, so it's just a line woman. Oh, the orange one over here. Oh, no, this one. Yeah, no. So Jaguars have strength 4 and defensive. The ones with jump up are the blitzers.
The yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the blitzers are the fast one, movement 7. I actually like this.
Also,
yeah, I like the side-to-side movement here because a mistake an orc coach can make against Amazons is doing their usual. I can base and outbash these, where you're relying on not rolling defender stumbles to do that, and his big guns don't have block yet.
Yeah.
So this is good. He's getting the removals. He's bombing every turn.
Yeah. Actually, so the other thing you could do is obviously you get the hit. You punch it sideways. You base it up. You're being a problem. But I do like the you know what, we have bomber. Not wasting it, just actually throwing bombs, keeping bomber active, doing stuff is pretty good.
Okay, I don't like that he's doing this. It's too small. He's not spaced out enough.
Well, especially because a 1 here is devastating on bomber. Like, he just fumbles the ball.
Yeah, that too. Like, he's committed himself not to throwing this turn, essentially, just in case. But we'll see how that works.
Love screen fires. Fantastic.
Who's Richard Passmore? Gross.
It's a valid question. It sounds like he's on your side, really.
Any inclusion, like, nah. You know that saying, all press is good press, no press is bad press, whatever it is.
Ooh, rolling the both down.
Press them
the
out.
only thing with block.
And re-rolling it too.
Yeah, I mean, no, because the bigger was the only.
Oh, he threw and.
MG?
Oh! Appoing an MNG is an interesting one. I guess a Blitz is a really good piece to have on.
Yeah. And now we pull the trigger, we're going, we're moving.
Haha, Richard Pass. There is no Richard Passmore. There was never a Richard Passmore. There's only Richard Castlevania and Tobogoff, who was falsely. Yeah, you go, Paige.
I can go explain. So the whole joke is that Lennon rostered a chameleon skink on his team, on his lizard team, right? And it was called Tobogoff. But because the chameleon skink is technically like a passing piece, Excess and I can't remember how it came about. But
I'm shaking my head so hard right now. It's not a passing piece, but continue.
I mean, it has 3+ passing, like, you know, and on the ball and stuff. Like
Superstar skink.
Yeah. Anyway, so we started joking about like the true carry of the team being this Tobogoff, and we just started to call him Passmore because he was a passing, quote unquote, passing piece. You know, if there was ever a passing piece in the Lizard team, it would be that one. So yeah, that's how it all came about. And no, it was never called Richard. He was never called anything like that. He was called Tobogoff, but it was just very funny.
Yeah, and then Phage and XS started calling pieces Passmore, and then other people started doing it.
No, to be fair, so I called a piece Passmore because the chameleon skink was let go. We had a running joke that this unleveled chameleon skink was the true core like hero of Lennon's team.
Yeah, that's true as well, XS, because Richard Castlevania is my star, but he kept on being like he had the fantastic sneaky get dirty player, but was garbage for the whole first and second season. Like, could not remove anything. Got sent off immediately.
Every time. So yeah, so the joke was, hey, this unleveled chameleon skink is actually like the thing that carries the team. Oh, jeez, this armor.
Yeah. Just look at that.
Yeah, the Zons are
So
going
bad.
down, but hey, the Orcs are all out.
Like a knit, yeah. So bad.
Hey, but yeah, so that was and then when the hit, quote unquote, like best player on the team, as we decided to call it, got fired.
Yep.
We decided, we should probably I thought, I'm going to call my throw up. I already had Passmore Vania Fanboy as a liner on my team.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bold move, though, leaving the strength 4 piece just standing on a big one.
That's a really easy cage bust right there.
It's super easy because
he's got another strength 4 to come in and blitz the ball carrier.
Yeah. Now, getting an assist on it is
got it, babe. Always a jinx. Yeah, I thought you meant that none of his KOs would come back, but you meant that his guys were getting taken off without needing one. Oh, how's he going to get in now, though?
Yeah, so that's what I was looking. I didn't think there was a way, but no, we're going to punch the other bigger and just be like, all right, flat cage.
You see, I thought he was going to take the 1 die for the ball carrier blitz.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, good night.
Hey, that piece has block.
Yeah, every time, fires. Every time.
100%, yeah.
Zons with Strength 4 does feel cursed. They're such a good team, and they were already really good.
Well, they were really good early on. I think...
Now with Strength 4, I think they're better later on.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. They're better. Yeah. They get better later on.
And Movement 7. Strength 4, Movement 7 on the team. Like, their stat line is now competitive later game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and also the hit and run on the... Interesting how to use it. I think they will be very strong. I'm hopeful that they actually do work against teams like Orcs.
Yeah. Hit and run, at the moment, I haven't had a lot of experience with it, but at my initial impressions of it is it's a broken skill in a fun way.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, because it opens up more options. It doesn't close options for your opponent like Bomber does. It opens options for you, which is fun. Oh, picking it up. No. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Doesn't... Oh, into Orc hands.
Yeah. I think... So what I'm hopeful is that the addition of like a team like Zons means that Orcs have to take tackle earlier instead of just getting the guard mighty blows going.
Oh. I don't know if I would have re-rolled that uphill. Like, it was a successful uphill in the fact that you didn't go down.
Yeah.
And it was and it was his last re-roll, so I probably would have kept that.
Yeah. No, I'm hopeful. Yeah, I'm hopeful that Zons like put pressure on teams like Orcs to not just take loads and loads of guard.
Yeah.
And that because the teams are always in an ecosystem. Like I fancy my chances like playing a human team or a noble team or something against Zons. I feel like those teams are in a pretty good position. And having a team that deals with a bad matchup for those teams, like having Zons that maybe a better matchup against Orcs, changes the way Orcs need to build to be able to cover for everything, and that just makes the whole thing, you're not just going, okay, here's a wall I can't fight past,
Yeah.
They have to take tackle sometimes. They're not taking that guard every single time, which means that they either bloat harder, so you get more inducements against them, or when you do run into them, they don't have quite as many skills. Yeah. And I think that feels great.
On the flip side, though,
fantastic.
Yeah. On the flip side, though, Zons used to be a bad matchup for Lizards already, and now that they have better stat lines, they're even worse matchup.
Yeah, fair. But you can also focus. Focus stat ups now in your skills, and I think that's friends with the ref. I haven't seen that one before.
Oh, hold on.
Ref. I haven't seen the kickoff event. Though.
Let me just have a quick see look. Friends with the ref until the end of the drive attempts to argue the call. 5+.
Oh, so it is a biased ref, except
biased ref is worse than this, right? It's not a 5+.
Doesn't do exactly this.
Biased ref also makes the opponent always get sent. No, I'd have to look at it.
No, that's the other one. I know what you mean though. Like that's a different one where like the ref.
What the hell did I just do? What the hell did I just do?
Did you press spacebar?
Yeah.
Because spacebar does weird things. Like doesn't always play. It like jumps ahead sometimes.
Okay.
Which it did there.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it's weird. No, but I'm hopeful that as we get a couple more teams into the game, that it's less viable. It doesn't need to be totally unviable, but it's less viable to just, with some of the teams like Orcs to just do a guard stack.
Yeah, I have a feeling that with Zons and Norse in the game, not only is it a really good mix for player engagement, like I think you've got almost a whole gamut of what people want to play now, but you also, I think they were maybe the balance that the game needed coming in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they were I think they're a bash hole that wasn't filled, that needed to be there so not everyone was picking Orcs.
Yeah. And I think when we get, the Tomb Kings come in, Khemri, whatever you want to call them, when
Snotlings is going to be heinous.
Snotlings going to be funny. Ogres when they get in.
Aren't Snotlings like hella powerful?
It depends on the swarming rule.
Well, the swarming rule has been nerfed. Like,
You got taken away from Underworld, right?
it's been taken away. No, it hasn't been taken away. It's still there. It's just bad.
Oh, I've never seen it activate, ever.
Because Lordy doesn't really use it anymore.
Wait, how does it work now, then? Is it like...
I'll have to double check. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not an Underworld coach.
I thought they just took it away because they couldn't get it to implement properly or something.
Oh, they implemented it properly. It got nerfed. Like, by Games Workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, it has been taken away? Yeah, Bribery and Corruption and Underworld Challenge are in there. Bribery and Corruption, Low Class Lineman, Underworld Challenge.
Are we scoring?
Oh no, hold on. Snotling Linemen have the swarming trait.
Oh, Snotling Linemen have it. Yeah,
yeah, it's not the team. Sorry.
Not the team. Yeah. Okay, so you have to be a Snotling Lineman, not a Snotling. Like on the Underworld. The Underworlds have Snotlings, but they're not Snotling Linemen.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still on the Snotling team.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Swarm. Yeah. Apparently it was pretty oppressive, but I never experienced it.
No. Well, in Underworld though, right? Like you already got the gunner on, you got the radar, you got like a bunch of other stuff as well. So, anyways, but then you got gnomes at some point too. I imagine will show up. Dwarves will show up eventually. When all those other teams enter, the high elves will come in.
Chorps.
You'll get, they'll control. Like I think one of the big things about Norse, they've got a core piece. Like they've got a Yeti sitting there, and that makes orcs nervous.
Yeah. Like not as. Oh, there we go. We got a send off. Argue the call. Nope.
Is that a 1? That was a 0 assist foul.
Yeah.
Let's
have a look. Where's the log there?
No modifiers.
Yeah.
The assist was neutralized by the
Argue the call 6+.
Oh, we are actually stalling this. That's interesting.
I mean, I think Fires has to stall it out at least 2 more turns so that Orcs don't have an easy time at scoring.
I think, yeah, and fairness.
Oh yeah, for sure, excess, because they got the best stat line, right?
Good armor, good movement. They got the movement 8. They've got armor 9+.
Yeah.
They got good throwers. I wonder what the throwers would look like. I'm sure there's already a rule for that.
Yeah. No, stat lines mean a lot for Eternal Leagues. That's why, like, now that Claw's gone, Lizards are really good. That's why the Chaos and Nurgle used to be so good, although Nurgle less so because their movement was really crap. Yeah. Chorfs were insanely amazing.
This is some great work here, sorting this out.
Yeah, this is a really good, like, pushing Mad Eye back so he can keep this safe and score later. However, if Mad Eye wanted to make him score now, he can, but he's not going. Oh, is he? Push and push onto the scoreline? No.
Oh, I reckon he should have. Absolutely should have there. Force the score. I mean, yeah, I think forcing the score here is a really good option.
I mean, if this makes Fires score anyway, then it's much of a muchness.
No. We could almost have done it there.
Yeah.
We could do it here.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was a bit of a...
Yeah. I think this forces Fires to score anyway, so...
Yeah. We have got...
There we go. Dodge works.
I would have blitzed that. He had strength 4 blitz there to not have to re-roll that.
Yes, he did.
Anyways.
There we go.
Okay, was it Cloudburster, pass, and safe pass? Cloudburst is a weird one. It's like a specific for long passing skill, so it's actually not such a bad thing to throw in for free.
Cloudbuster is actually the good one. Hail Mary Pass is bad.
Is it?
Yeah, they fucked it up. It's because wildly inaccurate's awful, and a Hail Mary Pass I think is always wildly inaccurate.
It's always inaccurate.
Always
Hail Mary
inaccurate,
Pass,
or
Hail
worse.
Mary Pass isn't always wildly inaccurate. I'm sure it's not, because that's always how it's been. It's always had the three square scatter. Yeah. Unless they actually did change that, which is
If it's always inaccurate, at least, I think the wildly inaccurate still screws it up. Because if it's even worse than it, you can Hail Mary it, like, fucking behind you.
Yeah.
I'll have a look. I'm looking it up.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so we get the dub skull. We get the double both downs to end the Orcs turn, and the dub skulls during the Zombs turn.
Jeez. Yeah, inaccurate at best.
Safe pass is fantastic. Yeah, that's always been the high ups thing, that they've always had safe pass. But safe pass used to be even better because it also, if the ball was to be intercepted, you just didn't make the pass, which is nuts.
So good. Especially since passing is so risky.
So risky. Yeah.
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 Does that also help you avoid, I'm maybe remembering old passing rules, but does that also help you avoid wildly inaccurate if you make the pass either succeed or fumble?
Yeah.
I guess it's stupid because then you're probably just looking to roll a 6 or not pass at all. But it does, like, if you're in a real bad position and you're like, alright, this is either going to be a 6 or a fumble. If I roll a 6, I win.
You know what it does?
Yeah?
It's if you've got a receiver, a deep receiver, and you're just stuck down the end of the pitch, but you've got a screen, you don't wait for the last turn to make the shot, you take a shot every turn.
Yeah.
Because if you fail it, it doesn't matter. You're like, alright, see if I can roll a 6 this turn. Nope, alright, we'll try next turn.
Yeah.
Like
it may be me misremembering, though. I don't know.
No, I think that's really good. A really good way to do it.
Whoa, look at that armor. Yeah.
14% KO recovery. Well done to win with that. God damn.
Yep.
That's a great, that's a greater than 50% on the armor breaks is crazy.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. Yeah, so Orcs had Orc armor. Amazons probably like, so
Stop
what,
honestly, at that
60%
point,
is like just a little bit higher than a 7+? Nope, that's right. They have 7+ armor, right? No, they have 8+ armor. Amazons.
They have 8+ armor.
Yeah.
But
that is Goblin armor right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Excess is saying that the starting builds for the High Elves look grim, so they're going to be a very, very bloaty team.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing. It's like, one thing is not being able to afford all your starting players. The second is, if you can't afford all your starting players, you're going to bloat. Which sucks.
I mean,
but maybe
there's
they only
also
need, like, 3 players. Who knows?
I thought the same thing with Lizards, but because you can specifically choose skills and roll randoms on ones that you are cycling and things like that, I haven't bloated up as much as I thought I would. So I think they could be better in this edition with how chonky they are. But we'll have to wait and see. Like, because it's going to be elves. You're going to want your core players to be absolutely chonk, and then you're just taking like little bonuses on like the line elves.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and hey, okay, so yeah. Anyway, very keen for all those extra teams to come out. As they do. I don't know when the next release phase is. When the next season is, but you know, it'll be good when it gets here.
Well, I can tell you in a moment. Look, only 4 powers for the Prowlers.
Yeah.
Only 5
Yeah.
stumbles for the War Boys, which fine, that's
which are
against
useless,
Amazons,
so
they're
that's
useless.
Fantastic. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like you said, the worst stat here is no wakey uppy, but also the orcs just got damaged and didn't come back. Like, which made it a lot easier to deal with the orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe take the top build. 9 linos, 2 blitzes, 3 rerolls, 2 fan factor.
And then you pick up thrower and catches later. That's rough, but I think you probably do.
Don't underestimate like going real slim and taking as much fan factor as possible.
Honestly, yeah, I'd max. I don't think if there's any team you need to build up with, I'd max out the fan factor straight up.
Yeah, I regretted not doing it with lizards.
Yeah.
It set me back like half a season of development.
Oh, if I had more fan factor this season, I would have been able to get a bench after game 1.
Fan factor means you're dropping a reroll and a blitzer, but you're dropping a reroll and a blitzer for less time, and the fan factor is going to make you more money over the time than having a blitzer is.
Yeah.
And
fan factor doesn't count towards your team value, so you actually get inducements potentially, which I think is totally worth it. So, anyways, yeah, way too long left on the season. I want new teams, please. But okay,
we just got Zons. All right. Who are we watching next?
Well, I think we have. I know Amon, and the Amon Boomer game is
Amon Boomer.
Yeah,
all right.
That was the one that we were Pokemansing and we missed it.
Yes. Okay. Does anyone remember which fresh they were in? Not this one. I'm getting crunchy voice. That's the exact same one I clicked.
Same one.
Oh my god.
That's Premier.
Oh, that's Prem? Oh, it's gone back to page. Yeah, okay. That may be the one we were just in as well. Yep. That's not Aim on Boomer. This is Fires. And 1-1. Alright.
Yep.
Here we go.
There we go.
Okay. Not going to do a word from our sponsors. Well, we will, but I'm not going to play all of it. We're just going to unspoilerize the results for anyone who hasn't seen it. Be right back.
Have you ever hired or faced a positional that wasn't quite right? It may have been a fake-ass Richard, an illegal and inferior Richard designed to confuse your tiny little brains. Fake-ass Richards are recognizable by sub-adequate to poor performance both on and off the field, the inclusion of the Passmore slur in their name, spurious claims about being legally distinct.
The Stunty Division.
Newt's a big fan of Stunty Division. We're back. I love Stunty Division as well.
It has been so fun. So fun.
All right. Let's skip through this. We're definitely keeping team colors on because we've got goblins and snotlings running everywhere. Equal TV. We got enough for a bribe?
We'll probably check after we get through this. It's going to go pretty quick.
Yeah. All right. So, teams, we got Mutant Rat Ogre, we've got 3 Skaven Clan Rats, a Skaven Thrower, no Blitzer, Blitzer not here, he's out for the game.
Gutter Runner.
2 Goblins, oh, and the Gutter Runner, that's right. This is really bad for, going into this match, because they're his 2 best pieces, really. And a bunch of Snotlings. Iron Jesus takes the wheel, has his sneaky get dirty player Ul again, which is just fantastic. Got a Looney and some Sure Hands on a Goblin Lineman, which is also
bomber.
Great. Yes, he
picked up
bought a bomber. I love it.
So this bomber has passing 4+.
Yes.
So
So you want
That
to
I don't
be
love.
4+ passing. You want to be short passing the bombs, essentially, if you're doing them.
If you short pass, that's 5+.
Quick pass. Sorry.
Yeah, quick
Yep.
pass. Which I just that's too big a gap between the 2+ passing on the 50k inducement bombers versus 4+ passing on the regular.
Yeah, it's bad.
It,
It's
it's
bad game
it's
design.
it's too big a gap.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be that large.
No.
Or they should have passing access on normal so they can get accurate or something. I know bombers are oppressive, yes, but 4+ is you gotta let the goblins play with their you give them tools. You gotta let them actually have the tools, right?
I don't know.
Is that a
Like,
ball and
the
chain?
way I look at it... Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, no, never mind. I thought I saw a ball and chain. But
No,
it's just a bomber.
no ball and chain. The way I look at it is I think the better option is bomber dribble snot gets 3+ passing.
I agree. I
And
agree.
these ones stay 4.
Oh, chainsaw instantly.
Yeah,
Whoa,
instant
hang on.
chainsaw. Hang on.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
what happens?
Here.
I saw a chainsaw activation and there's an okay.
Yeah.
So that all happened so quickly.
It did. No, he went straight away, which dangerous. A 1 could end. Oh, actually, yeah, no, a 1 still ends your turn if you knock down your own chainsaw.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ignore this goblin at the backfield and zoom in here.
Yeah. So be pretty active. First up, lots of blocks.
Yeah,
Lots of
a
passes. I like
very
having the
good
bomb.
bomb here. My God, look at this.
I was just saying, yeah, amazing. Having the bomber on the line as well, throwing it straight to the rat ogre.
Oh,
The
okay.
snotlings survive,
Yep.
and there goes the hooligan.
Bam, bam.
Important piece.
There we go.
Injury, no catch.
There we go. Hey, he's a dirty
Yeah,
player.
look
It's
at that.
unlikely.
Oh, we're basing. What
He
are we
might be
going for?
blitzing the bomber.
I'd say it's a chance. What with? Throwers moving back. That's a backup position. Cool. Spreading it. I like this. This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Throw might be a little too far back, but I don't hate it.
Blitz on the bomber.
Mm-hmm.
Finds
Guessing.
the pound.
Yeah, gets rid of him.
Oh.
There we go.
Immediate. That's great to see.
Mhm.
So you're happy with that as the underworld?
Yeah. Look, honestly, like, if his rat ogre, because his rat ogre was downed, right? So that was probably the best choice for the blitz. But if the rat ogre wasn't down, I would have prioritized like the chainsaw or the sneaky get dirty player, obviously, because the bomb will eventually remove itself. I'm pretty sure.
On a 4+, yeah, I would be much less worried about that.
But it was
also,
a good choice that was. It was the choice that was available to him, so I like it. There we go. Another chainsaw.
blitzing. So, I know it guarantees, or just about guarantees an armor break, right? It's a 3+. On the spot.
Head injury.
Another injury.
He's
That's
just-
a strength bust.
He's just going wild with this dirty
bust.
player sneaky get. Oh, and he's removed. Let's see.
Rolls a 12 on
No,
the casualty.
gone
roll.
immediately. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
rolls
happens
a-
when you foul snotlings. Like,
Yeah. It's found the snotling is probably this is the other thing. I think taking that blitz with the chainsaw on the snotling as well. I just feel like there's ways to take 3 dice blitzes really easily.
aim on.
Yeah.
Safe moves
Unfortunate
first,
there.
homie.
Safe moves first. Yep. So, for Amon, positive things, like the move back, like the spreading out, like so you're not going to get caught by anything here. Good. That's great.
Safe moves first.
Safe moves first.
Yeah, that's it.
And you did that last turn. It was really good.
Yeah.
I just don't know about. We're really chainsaw blitzing a lot, and I just feel like there's.
So,
okay, on this rat,
look, here's the
fair
thing.
enough. On the rat, fair enough.
Yeah, here's the thing. He's trying to do like Amon doesn't have any bench for an
Bench,
underworld team,
yeah.
and that's really bad. And if Boomer goes for maximum damage up front, it's less likely that his goblins are going to get removed and make it harder for him to get removals in return. I don't hate it. I did not like the fouling goblins and snotlings. I think he should have saved that for anything that's not goblins and snotlings. But I actually like the chainsaw run here, especially chainsaw snotling because it's pretty likely. But if he's got the option to hit a rat, I think he should hit a rat.
Okay, so I think this was a little bit backwards here as well. Yes, the foul was nice, but having the snotling around to guarantee the move, not that over. Also, I thought maybe that snotling could have gone and dodged through and stood on 2+s on the back right-hand side of the goblin. Like, if you're really trying to slow the cage down.
Yeah, he put himself really out of position to do it.
Yeah.
And
the foul.
Yeah.
But, it's okay. Are we going to blitz with the Roger? Well, yeah, we got a 2-die on the.
Yeah, this is a Roger blitz.
Or are we going to go for the? We should be going for the chainsaw, really.
Yes, we should be.
This is a 3-die as well because of how we've cancelled the blocks, the assists here. So very nice. Nice with the snotling.
Boomer doesn't mind this either because he's still got to run to the end. Oh, he's going against a troll.
Okay, I probably would have gone with this chainsaw there.
Yeah, the trolls.
That chainsaw, one the other 3-die too. That chainsaw goes down,
and that's why you don't.
Yeah.
Do what you just did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely the chainsaw. The chainsaw also rolls its 3+ against itself, right, when it gets knocked down. 3+ to armor break.
Sure does.
So, really good piece to hit there.
Sad that the chainsaw didn't hurt the Roger. Poor Underworld. They're getting stomped here. How is that sad?
Yeah, like this is looking very much goblin game here.
Oh yeah.
We're missing.
Like the goblins are missing their bomber and their dirty player sneaky git, but Boomer is in a very commanding position right now. Doesn't knock it down. See, focusing down on this scrum here means he's given up on the ball up here. Like, and that was a free move that you could have done before the blocks. Like, definitely safe moves first, aim on, and then you're going to have much better time.
Yeah, and target priority.
That also was not the...
No.
That was bad.
Argue the call works, but...
You don't do those sort of fouls on those sorts of pieces without sneaky git.
Yeah. Because, strangely enough, with so few players on the pitch, like, Snotlings are valuable ball carriers at this point. Oh, makes the reroll.
Wow. There we go. Train troll though, it's alone is 3+, yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is a great
For sure. I like all the changes for goblins in this edition. Very good. And I think the stall is correct here because these are KOs and you don't want them to come back. And you want to get as much value out of your chainsaw as possible.
Yeah.
So I hope he chainsaws a rat this turn because that would be correct.
That's the stumbles.
Snotling is going to no assist foul. There's Snot.
Yeah.
It's too valuable to be taking those on normal goblins. To be fair,
I've been at Amon to foul more, and I think he is doing it.
He's just doing it. Yeah. Oh no! Don't do that. Oh.
Yeah, that was an interesting move.
So, not everyone shares my opinion, but I don't think anyone should ever foul with the chainsaw. Death.
Oh, big.
There we go. It's
So that's
just a
something.
it's
Chainsaw!
just a goblin.
The chainsaw!
Finally.
Yes, this is what needed to happen. That's what needed to happen with the Roger on turn 5.
Yeah. Never chainsaw foul. Yes. There we go.
Yeah.
Excess agrees. I have one person
Yeah.
who agrees with me at least.
Listen, it's such a great thing for dealing with annoying dodge with high strength, low armor, whatever. It hits everything.
That
And that
is a good foul.
Yeah, assists.
Yes. That one was good aim on. The other one's bad. That one was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. First half goes to Boomer Mojo.
Yeah. And to be fair, played it well. Like, so I wasn't sure about the chainsaw blitzing constantly at the start, but
yeah, it got the
very
work done.
Effective, surprisingly effective.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, weirdly, you get here and go, hang on, where'd the Goblin team go? There were, with the send-offs.
Mm-hmm. So we had one send-off, we
removals.
had this getting injured, we had this KO'd, and the chainsaw got sent off as well. Moles under the pitch, no GFIs.
For which team?
Let's have a look.
Teams, or is it one of them? I think it's pretty sure it's one of the teams gets it, right?
Okay, rolled by Amon. So all teams get -1 unless both teams roll it. Then all teams get -2.
Okay, so that's tough for the Goblins, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty tough for the Goblins now because their first half was very, very nice, but now they got less players. I think it's a mistake for Amon to be fighting the trolls at all.
This is still first half.
Yeah, I think it's still a mistake for Amon to be hitting trolls at all. I think his blitz should have been on a goblin to try and remove it. Because this is unlikely and it has regen. Oh, but a KO's really good.
I don't know. I think if you get a foul that good against a troll, I think it's worth it. Especially when you're looking at trading potentially a Snotling for it.
Hear me out though. Trolls can't pick up a ball and have to roll a 3+ every time they do everything because they don't have teammates. So if you remove the teammates instead.
Yeah, well, it's a 4+, right?
What?
I hear you, but I think it's actually easier to
3+ loner rolls.
3+, yeah, 3+ loner, but 4+ really stupid, or
No, train. Oh yeah, train troll. Yeah. 3+ loner.
Yeah. 3+ loner, 4+ on really stupid. 4+ or 2+ on really stupid.
Vomit is good if you're using it like stab.
Yeah.
So in this case, Vomit would be good against Snotlings and Goblins. Because they're the lowest armor.
Yeah. But when you've got a 3-die to roll anyway...
Yeah, and you get SPP from 3 dice. Alright, let's just have a look at this. So really stupid, 1 to 3... Yeah, so it's 4+ for the really stupid. Plus a 2 bonus.
Yeah.
And 3+ loner. Alright, cool.
Yeah. So the reason I think it's better is that taking the block on a troll and the foul is. Yeah.
There we go. Goodbye.
Yeah, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
With the goblin. Where's that foul happening?
Down here, 2 assists.
No.
Yeah, no, I like it. 2 assists.
Yeah, 2 assists, sorry.
And you've already got the advantage. A Snotling gone, it isn't huge. 6+, it's very likely.
Yeah. In this position, it would be very, very difficult in any circumstance, I think, to stop the Rats from scoring.
Yes.
Strength 3, movement 7 is good.
Mm-hmm. Like... Oh, hello. Oh, he's giving him an animal savagery friend. Yeah. Fair.
Oh, going after the troll. It works.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he might push him up to get the foul in, but this is probably actually a not fouling at this stage is with no stop links left. It's probably a better call, really.
Yeah. I would still be taking 3-die blocks with this Roger on goblins rather than trolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the first position.
This rat can be 1-died. So not the best setup here. He can also be thrown at, which it doesn't work. There we go. Here comes the 1-die. No, and reroll. And that's going to put him down. Yep. And this is why you still have to protect your guys properly, even if you have the numbers advantage. He has Sunty. Oh, no injury. Comes back. And he's back on the field.
The only piece you're sad about that passing down on, really.
Yeah. There we go. It's going to bounce 1,000 times.
I love these. These are one of my favorite parts of the game. It's like, oh, where's it going? Oh, it goes straight back to the right.
Eye Cage versus Goblin's power move. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that with Stunty. You really had to get him behind a screen. At least.
It was a proper eye. You have to remember, the Eye Cage, quote unquote, works when the player's in the middle of the eye, not at the end of the eye.
Yeah. That's true as well.
It's great versus Stunties if you can make the if he was in the middle.
Yes.
Leaving some squares available on the sides was
That's a hugely good point that I didn't think of. So the Eye Cage would have actually worked. Yeah, you just needed the ball carrier in the middle of the other players. 3 players in the row, ball carrier in the middle. Groovy. Oh, Animal Savagery hits the Snotling, and we get a power against the Goblin. And we get a stun.
Yeah. Yeah, uppercase, not lower. Yeah, true.
That's great.
Oh,
here we go. We got a 1-die blitz. Does not get it. Does not get it.
So close. So I did wonder why we didn't pick up on a rat. Why we picked up on a goblin there.
Yeah, because it would always be half dies on the rat unless he could get multiple down.
Yeah.
So I agree. It probably should be rat ball.
Also, you want rat skills, right?
Yeah,
Goblins
you don't want goblin
fodder.
skills like goblin. No!
Why? He's got one. He's got to win this game. You know.
Oh, I was looking at the scoreline wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is great.
Correct. Not no.
This is the correct thing. Like 6 players left. The troll not coming back hurts. It really does. 6 players left in the goblin team. Like, look at how. Also, how did this happen? Because I could have sworn in the first half it felt like the underworld were the ones getting beaten up, and yet somehow we're here now. Yeah.
Secret weapons.
No bribes.
That's it. Secret weapons, fouling the wrong pieces. He did have a bribe. He had 1 bribe. He's still... Oh, no, Amon has a bribe. Never mind.
Yeah.
Illiteracy in Blood Bowl. That wasn't illiteracy, it was numbers. It's innumeracy. I run the big ELO spreadsheet.
One of those confusing ones where innumeracy and ennumeracy are totally different.
So what's ennumeracy?
Oh, just to make numbers. Like, to enumerate.
Couldn't read the numbers?
To numberize things.
People don't read numbers, they count numbers, Sauce.
Yeah. Oh, so we get to pick up? We do.
We do. Let me bring it upfield a bit more.
But yeah, rats diving. Yeah, this is good. You got the good advantage. You just
Okay.
dive your rats down.
Make sure you don't take your assist away from your rat ogre. Okay,
No,
he's got to put an assist on his rat ogre.
He'll move the Snotling on the far left over, I think. Even though it's too many squares, he'll rush over to do it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, is it not?
He did rush, yep.
Okay. Oh, right, because Moles Under the Pitch is gone, because it was just on...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't have the dice rolls up for everything, because they annoy the hell out of me.
Yeah, fair enough. I do hate how they show up, like, after, like, the thing's been resolved, and you're trying to figure out which...
Handoff works. Blitz works. Oh, it's a side step. Blitz doesn't work.
I like the attempt.
Oh, wow. Dodge through works.
I think that was great. I think that was really good. I like that.
And he's got one more goblin to make this mostly sideline screen. Oh, he's not moving it. He's keeping it on the Roger. I mean, yeah, sure. Oh, it's not fully on the Roger, yeah.
Unfortunately, there was a pal there.
Another removal.
Now, yeah, we move out of the way, and then we surf a goblin.
I guess it was 4+ dodges to get off the Roger to get him in place, but it was the last move of your turn. I would have taken him.
And it stops this.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean,
it was a surf, everybody. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Boomer, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you left the rat ogre on the sideline.
Listen, out of spite, I'd just be like, fuck it, let's go. 3 dice surf. You're not stopping the score, you may as well, right?
I mean, I guess it was, I'm pretty sure it was a GFI to get off the sideline, so prioritizing picking up the ball, I think, is the correct move here.
Yeah.
Now, it was a good scatter for the team who made the scatter happen. Bad scatter for the goblins.
Oh, I think I would have spite. I would have absolutely out of spite just tried to surf that Roger.
I mean, that's pretty good too, and that is where we got our very first Passmore kill of the season.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Well, and you know, and also, by the way, it's a legitimate Passmore because it's a thrower.
Legitimate Passmore.
People naming like trashy linemen, they get a stick on the LOS every game. Passmore.
I know. Disgusting. How dare they? They can't pass. It's not more.
If you name a player Passmore and it has no passing ability, I don't think it counts.
Yeah.
You're just shitposting at that point.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of knights with the with Diogenes is the ultimate meta. Like it's called the troll Diogenes Passmore, which is such a multi-layered meta shitpost. It's amazing. I love it.
Yep. Still everything that coach does is making me like him more and more. And guaranteed Rookie of the Year, because he's the only debut coach.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We've got a throw teammate attempt from Booba Mojo to come up. And then that's it. I think you need to move this up, like, 2 spaces to be an anti-throw teammate setup. I think they're a little too far back. I think 2 spaces up. I think you set up on the symbol, right?
So the conventional knowledge I've always heard is set up on the symbol. Yeah, on the symbol.
Oh my god, the injuries in this game.
Yeah.
Both these teams.
Okay, I will.
Yep. Oh, doing the handoff.
I had to.
Yeah, I guess.
You didn't have.
He could have set up better though. Like, so let me roll this back and show you what Boomer could have done. Okay, so the way he set up here, he should have taken a troll off the line. Okay, so this troll no longer on the line. This goblin on either on this side, you block this with the troll that's standing here. Now the goblin's free. You pick up the ball, you hand off to the goblin that's on the line and free, and then you move the troll here, do the pass action, which gives you an extra square of passing as well.
Yep.
You'll see Lordy do this a lot when he used to have his troll on his team and do one turns. He always has the troll behind and brings it up for the throw teammate attempt.
And that was also in Blood Bowl 2, before you had to declare the pass before you did anything else. It was absolutely the thing to do because you could test to see if you rolled really stupid or not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was the play there. Unfortunately, doesn't go off.
Still, decent attempt here.
Yeah, decent attempt. Who's very lucky where this landed. Like, just within range. Yeah. Anyway, you've seen this. Goes there. Amon's going to get an action as well. No, Amon doesn't get an action. I read that wrong. But yeah, that was that. Let's go to the main menu. There we are. Dice rolls. Oh boy. So RNG's take the wheel. Could have used a bit more powers and stumbles. A little bit lower on those. Yeah, Amon's is looking pretty good. Dice rolls, yeah, kind of even. Like 29
armor value,
threes.
68%. That's the effect of the chainsaw going mad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then also on Amon's side, 52%. Again, the Mighty Blow on the Roger doing work there on the armor, flipping it to the armor 7+ with Mighty Blow being factored in. Chainsaw worked brilliantly. And you expected it would, given the armor it was hitting. The dodges were actually great all around. Like, no complaints there. Actually, amazing for Boomer in particular.
I
can't really complain about the pass here at all. This is all fantastic.
No, this is the only sort of out of ordinary stat. It's basically sets the Underworld's armor between 6 and 7 plus. So
but with the chainsaw doing what it was doing, like, that makes total sense.
Yeah. So I think this, like, I didn't notice any real incidences of, like, dicing in this game. Like, for me, this looked like a pretty fair game, and it was decided mostly by the choices of the coaches. Yeah. I think that's probably correct. There were some unfortunate bits with the troll not coming back from KO. You know, there were some moments that could have been punished that weren't. Sure, but I don't think those are particularly strange. It would be interesting to have a stat on the dice rolls for being caught by the ref for fouling. I thought there was. I think there is in this statistics, in damages. Expulsions 2 of 0.
Yeah, but the expulsions were as a result of.
They don't say how.
Hang on, the Stopling got sent off. No, it didn't. It got argue the call. That's right.
Got argue the call.
Yeah, that's right.
But remember, like, these stats, I never look at these stats because they never include re-rolled fails, which makes this all useless. Yeah. All right.
Well,
how are we feeling?
Snotling.
Yeah. Oh, Snotling getting the MVP sucks. Bomber getting the MVP. is pretty good. He now has pass. No, is that pass? No, that's Hail Mary. Hold on a second here. Teams, RNG, just take a wheel. Oh, he's fired the bomber.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. So I think he must have rolled random Hail Mary and then fired it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, good game. Like, okay, so I think this is a good place to leave it. We've done 3 games. I think if I do 4,
Yeah,
I'm going to be pushing my attention. Although I could do another one, I'm just going to call it. But
Yeah, I with you on that one. I have some other stuff to do as well. So
yeah, good games, everyone. It's fun watching. These were all 3 very fun games to watch. And I'm looking forward to seeing more this week. We're going to end the stream with some very important messages. Say goodbye, Paige.
goodbye.
Have you ever hired or faced a positional that wasn't quite right? It may have been a fake-ass Richard, an illegal and inferior Richard designed to confuse your tiny little brains. Fake-ass Richards are recognizable by sub-adequate to poor performance both on and off the field, the inclusion of the Passmore slur in their name, spurious claims about being legally distinct, and the absence of a splendorous cloaca. Fake-ass Richards rob genuine sports icons and media legends of their rightful income, attention, and add to the cost of quality Blood Bowl coverage for the consumer. That's you. Fake-ass Richards are a major problem in BigO. Please help us stop them. If you face a Richard which you believe is not the genuine article, please exterminate them with extreme prejudice. Every dead or perm to retirement fake-ass Richard or Passmole will incur a donation of 5 real Australian dollary dues to the Murdering Coach's Steam account or to REBBL.net. That's almost enough money to buy cosmetic like this. Or this. Or multiple of these little rope things. This message was brought to you by the Richard Castlevania Shell Corporation for Tax Evasion and Hot Cross to Go Weekends.
Do 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 dum 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 do 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 bum ba bum 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 do do